I now want to shift to the New York Jets. So the New York Jets just got a pretty crazy win versus the LA Rams this past week during week 15 of the 2020 NFL season. They won the game 23-20. And on a personal level, I'm happy for the Jets players. I never want to see a team go 0-16. That's a stain that the players will probably never ever live down. I feel sorry for the Detroit Lions players that had to go 0-16 about a decade ago. I feel sorry for that Cleveland Browns team that went 0-16 about 5 years ago, I believe. So yeah, I'm happy for the players, and I will say the Jets do have three interesting pieces that are really good, that are young. Denzel Mims, a good wide receiver that I liked when he was at college. Quentin Williams, he has a chance to be an elite defensive tackle within the next 3 to 4 years. Definitely, he's a really special talent. I believe in Quentin Williams. And Mekhi Becton, they found their star left tackle. They've addressed the left tackle position. He's a cornerstone on that offensive line. And for what it's worth, I'm not the biggest Sam Darnold fan, but Sam Darnold actually showed up and played a good game, and he looked good. He's making some progress, at least for now, It's pretty clear to me that Adam Gase has stunted the growth of one Sam Darnold. I don't think Sam Darnold is all that great of a quarterback in the first place, but I will say with better coaching, he definitely could be a very good, viable starter that can win you games in the National Football League, no doubt about it. So we'll see what the Jets do in regards to Sam Darnold, because guess what? The Jets may have very well missed out on Trevor Lawrence, the star quarterback at Clemson. And this win for the New York Jets versus the LA Rams in week 15 of the 2020 NFL season, a game that allowed the Jets to avoid having an 0-16 season, that's the bright side of things. But on the downside of things, this could be one of the worst wins in Jets history, simply because now the Jacksonville Jaguars are in the driver's seat to have the number 1 overall pick, and I guarantee you they're going to draft Trevor Lawrence to replace Gardner Minshew. The New York Jets, for all the tanking that they've done, for all the sucking they've done, for all the terrible losses they've had, it seemed like they were due to get a guy like Trevor Lawrence, a generational talent, a guy that's as close to a canvas prospect as there really can be, and the Jets are probably going to miss out on the guy, and it's unfortunate. And I understand that players don't want to tank. I understand that sometimes coaches don't want to tank. At this point, it's appropriate to tank when you can draft a guy like Trevor Lawrence. I know that Jets fans are probably upset. They're probably pissed off. They're probably ticked. They're probably livid right now because, unfortunately, you got to settle for Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. I like Justin Fields a lot. I think Justin Fields has a chance to turn around an NFL franchise. But I got some questions about Justin Fields, He's not played particularly well the last couple of games. He struggled versus Indiana. He struggled versus Northwestern. And as good as Justin Fields is, I think Trevor Lawrence would have been the right guy suited to really, truly handle the New York Jets organization and dysfunction. There are legitimate questions about Justin Fields. And while there are questions about any NFL prospect, there are much less questions about Trevor Lawrence. You could talk about Zach Wilson. Oh, the Jets could go get Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson? He's not Trevor Lawrence. I like Zach Wilson. I think he has some talent, but he doesn't have as high a ceiling as Trevor Lawrence. What people are failing to realize is, assuming the Jacksonville Jaguars don't win another game the rest of the way, and they hold on to the number 1 overall pick, if that's the case, and the Jets miss out on Trevor Lawrence, it's going to potentially hurt them for the next decade or so. It's going to set them back potentially if Trevor Lawrence ends up becoming the next big thing in Jacksonville or wherever he lands. If a team trades up with Jacksonville, we'll see what happens. I doubt that happens. But even if Trevor Lawrence doesn't pan out to be great with the Jaguars, you would have at least hoped and fantasized that your franchise maybe could turn him around. Unfortunately, the Jets are going to miss out, man. And The Jets seem like they're cursed, man. It just doesn't seem like the Jets can do anything right. And my question is, why is Adam Gase still coaching this team? Why is he still coaching this team? In all honesty, if I'm a Jets fan, I want Adam Gase fired as of right now. Immediately, no questions asked. Because Adam Gase, he can't even seem to lose the right amount of games to get Trevor Lawrence. Okay, Adam Gase, you already screwed up Sam Darnold's development. You already, got the players behind the 8 ball. You've lost so many games. You're a terrible head coach. You're no good. You're arguably the worst head coach in the entire NFL right now. As far as head coaches are concerned, he can't do anything right. He can't even tank properly. Go out and lose all the games. That's all you need to do. And I understand Adam Gase wants probably another coaching job. He probably wants another coaching opportunity. That's why the Jets should have fired him a long time ago. They should have fired him after the team started off like 0-7, 0-8. He should have been gone. He should have been out the building. There's no reason why Adam Gase should still have a job. And he has a job right now because the Jets are being ran by incompetent people. By people that don't know what they're doing, and they have to pay for it. And if they miss out on Trevor Lawrence, that could haunt the New York Jets franchise for a very, very long time. No doubt about it. Sorry, Jets fans. You probably missed out on Trevor Lawrence. But we'll see if Sam Darnold or Justin Fields or maybe even a guy like Zach Wilson can turn the franchise around. All I'm going to say is the probability of that happening is a lot slimmer than what it would probably be if Trevor Lawrence were your future quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.